What the hell is this place anyway?
You were a fine knight, Don Quixote. You won't get away with this, Krauser.
Oh, I figured we'd get a condescending, like, voicemail message from Krauser or Ada or somebody. Or, God forbid, Sadler or Salazar. We did get Louise' key. Entrust it to us, son. It's real regal. Are we going to vendor it after we use it? I like to think the little squiggles spell something in Louise' secret language only he knows. We have so many sapphires. Lousy with them. Lousy with sapphires. Alright. Louis would have wanted me to have this single green herb. Oh yeah, how's our inventory? I forgot we had like an intense knife fight at the end of the last chapter. Things seem to be holding up reasonably well. Red herbs for me too. I guess this is technically a boss arena. Knifing with Krauser. The new hit boss fight sensation. Sweeping the nation of España. Whenever one of them lands a cut on the other, someone screams goal. I thought maybe that box had secrets and lies inside of it. You can't blame me. Need to be using our lesser knives. Since we ain't got to pay money to fix them. Because we just throw them away when they're broke. Like when your shower curtain liner gets real mildewy. What are you going to do? Clean it? Or are you going to go buy another $5 shower curtain liner?
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful?
Yeah, you should.
Leon doing his best Falco Lombardi impression. Didn't even get a chance to call Ada Einstein. Okay, I guess they want me to ride that thing, which means they've hid the best items of all time over here. Okay, what does this lead back to? The big bug room? Big bug room. Are there any secrets in here that I didn't know about? Yeah. Secret assholes pretended to be statues. Bastards. More sapphires. I can't have too many. Juno, the Shinra at Juno are going to have to get real good at reloading that big cannon because I'm going to be throwing sapphire weapons at them, son. Also, my uncle works at Nintendo and he knows how to fight platinum weapon. Beating him brings Eris back and General Leo. Okay, I thought that was an enemy. I thought you was corn. Trying to remember if we're missing anything good. The first part of every one of these episodes has to be me backtracking for 20 minutes to find nothing but 4 pesetas. Oh yeah, this was a door that we could open, isn't it? That leads back to the truth. Yeah, now see, I thought these were mushrooms, but I guess they're supposed to be rock strata from where they dug up the amber that had the plagas in them. In between episodes, I should have looked up what the name of the mushroom guy from Dorohedoro was, but I can't remember. Hokkaido. Wasn't there a character named Hokkaido? Am I making this up? There was Heart Mask Hammer guy who was good friends with Noi. Isn't Hokkaido the girl, the blonde girl, that makes the dumplings for Kaiman? There's like a doctor guy and like a big cockroach. Oh yeah, there's the dude that's got like red across his eyes and Kaiman like eats his head in the first episode and the guy's mad. We've got so hung up in talking about anime nobody cares about that we really do need to get back to the game. I don't know how you kids tolerate it. You're like begrudgingly, Uncle Tenfey. Rather begrudgingly. I can't stop backtracking. Where was that merchant torch we saw a second ago? Before I started wandering off. I legitimately can't remember where we came. Okay, yeah, we came through here. I didn't remember my roots, son. The streets of Raccoon City. Deface Ramon's portrait. See attached photograph. Even the very sight of the image makes my skin crawl. Son, apparently the merchant hates him too. So his portrait is where the chair is. I assume we're coming up one.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
He's like, take a look. It's in a book, stranger. A reading rainbow. Would you like to hear my wishbone fan fiction, stranger?
What can I interest you in?
You could shut the hell up so I could put gems in my flogging. I'd rather save the diamond for when we can get a full crown bonus. So I'm going to just put 2 sapphires in there for now. Son, I bowed so politely to the merchant before I started selling him shit. Anything that we don't care about, anything that doesn't
do you much good in the grave.
Glint with luster.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's repair our knife. Oh.
Easy work.
Let's repair our armor. Oh.
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to
Eating your vegetables, are you, stranger? Doing your own work.
be all then.
Okay, remember we could buy red barrels.
What's that?
Would buying a red barrel let us complete a
Fuel these
crown?
curiosities?
What do we
Don't
need to be able to complete the crown? No, we would need one other rectangular gem as well. The purple one.
Get yourself killed,
He's like,
now.
oh, you know rectangular gem. I hang out with him and Rhombus Randy on the weekends, stranger. Unless Isosceles Irvin shows up and ruins the whole evening.
There's the clock tower. Hang in there, Ashley.
The clock tower. Is the Scissor Man going to be in there? Hopefully Jontron's not watching. He tends to freak out when you bring up the Scissorman. Just ask Jock. They put that box here in hopes that it would satiate me, but no. I'm also going to destroy your fancy urn. You know, I've missed 100 fucking secrets on the way here, and you also know that it don't matter. There was one in here I completely left. I'm sure you kids aren't mad about it. Oh, they did manage to fit a big Clockwork Salazar into the game.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Shit.
I'm gonna get expelled, boys. My parents ain't gonna be happy. Now, I tried to run away from him, but the game decided that he had auto-tracking. Dark Souls 2's enemies called. They want their bullshit back. Jackass. I want to cut him. Striker! Crikey! He's getting headshots left and right, he is. That's how they talk. Don't get mad at me for it. Ducks in a barrel, boys. You just stood there and watched. You're the worst one of all.
Out of the way.
Yeah. Asshole. Secrets and goods, secrets and goods. I'm here collecting secrets and goods. The secrets and goods song will get you through a lot of trying. That's just the standard size gold bar, I guess. Yeah, I hear y'all muttering, giving yourselves away. I'm trying to see if there's any little sneaky cheeky spots. Do we have to shoot wooden boards to get them out of the gears like we did in the original? What kind of gears? Metal gears. Ugh, Colonel. There's a bunch of crazy people muttering in Spanish, wearing robes. Those are the ganado snake. Well, look at you, friend, in knife range. Ugh. Got just a couple more to find. Are y'all going to Donkey Kong roll barrels down here at me? Is that not sensible enough for the remake? Yeah, I know. Split fuck a headache. Let me fix that for you. Can't have a headache in hell, ironically enough. Well, if you did, you probably couldn't tell, because there's probably a lot more pressing matters you're having to deal with. Oh. Oh no, you're just breathing. Oh, you're breathing fire and turning your head towards me. That's fun. That's fun. What the hell is happening? Not since Dead Space have I been caught so off guard by a fiery trap. Alright, this time we could be more sensible. Although we're going to have to go through the headshot terrain once more. I just realized. Yes, Mr. Kennedy. Oh, you're so handsome and I hate you so much. Please kiss me on the mouth, Mr. Kennedy.
Out of the way.
He died with dignity. Hey, boy, what happened to your shield? You're all torch and no shield. What happened to your shield, Robert? I don't care for how this encounter's going this time.
Not bad, right?
Yeah. Think you mean ain't bad. Look at them fat headshot crits making up for my anger. I want to develop a video game while you're playing it. You have to wear, like, blood pressure monitors. And when it detects how mad you get, it makes your weapons more powerful. Anger game. Someone would probably have a stroke and then their fucking family would sue you. They'll dig up what's his name, that asshole that made a career out of being mad at GTA. Jack Thompson. Who would have ever thought there'd be a period in internet game-related history that people wouldn't even remember Jack Thompson's name? Son, if you wanted to be a cool webcomic artist back in the early aughts, you had to have a comic where your character angrily crossed his arms and smugly said something to Jack Thompson while threatening violence on him, ironically. You're like, video games don't make people violent, and I'll fucking kill the next guy that says it. I think Control-Delete, like, unironically did that comic with the author's self-insert. Well, the self-insert that's supposed to be him. Not the main character who is also his self-insert, but with a different name. The idiot savant who doesn't understand anything about life and interpersonal relationships, but also can turn his Xbox into a sentient robot. Okay, I thought maybe you weren't going to do that this time. I thought maybe we'd gotten past that. I thought maybe you had grown as a big mechanical statue thing. But I could see that's not true. I'm going to have to be the bigger man somehow. Can't hit me here. Shit, Lord. Well, look who just could waltz through the fire. That's fucking infuriating is what that is. This one little section of the game has destroyed so much goodwill. I mean, I know I'm playing bad, but the fact that it didn't even affect him. Like, they could be possessed and shrug off all kinds of gunshots and shit, but that one little thing is all it takes, son, for your Ludo narrative to be quite dissipated. There's got to be something you can do with this little shit, Lord. Can you shoot his hands? Is that his weakness? Can you shoot him in the ass? Rah, rah, rash, shoot him in the ass. Wasn't I able to just walk up there last time? Am I misremembering how this went? What do you do other than stand there and piss me off? Well, they die. It's my favorite thing that they do. And they ain't good at it. Yeah, I feel like last time I just ran up there because he burned me to death because I was like standing over there. I must have dreamed it. That was another lifetime when I was somehow even worse at the game. If you can believe it. Jonathan Frakes wouldn't. Boys, he'd have all kinds of things to say to me about how it has never happened. Could Tenfey have been good at a video game? No. Never happened. Our writers made it up. I don't know what that guy's deal was. He just kind of looked at me. I'm still knife fighting, and I'm still the hero. I was spamming the B button because I thought it was going to say evade. The more I try to like actually integrate the evasion prompts into my gameplay, the worse I am at it. Also, headshots don't naturally come to me either. Let's just run forward. We're playing on standard difficulty, so let's just run forward and kill shit. I see you've upgraded. You're traded in your explosive barrels for big spiky balls, have you? And if I try to dodge them over here, I get burnt up, do I? That's fun. That's a fun change. Looks like the timing was just right. Wow, you actually get hit by that, do you? Don't have big spiky ball immunity. Oh, I assume we could actually have stood right there. Big spiky, there he is. Ooh. Once again, Sans Fortress called and wants their gimmick back. I'm just going to run around y'all like the bigger man. Take your shield away. I'm going to headshot you. I said I'm going to headshot you. I mean, you can see what the developers did. They make it where the enemies do like a little shimmy and like dodge maneuver as they're running towards you, son. You can see the advanced techniques. They studied Steven Seagal movies. I assume that's the thing that happens in Steven Seagal movies. I don't believe I've ever watched one. There was one where he was on a boat and a lady came out of a cake with her tits hanging out. And that was pretty much the whole movie. Under Siege. They may have called it. Well, look who just loves his fucking job. There you go. You're going to enjoy your new job, licking Satan's asshole for him. Okay, I guess I could launch spiky balls if I wanted to. I've adopted, co-opted the enemy's tactics. Making me the hero. It's fine when I do it. Spiky balls for thee, none for me, as the saying goes. Oh yeah, this fucking part. I see they had to keep this fucking part in the game. Heaven forbid you remake RE4 without the fucking elevator where the guys keep falling on there. And there are people, archers constantly shooting you. I missed that barrel. Oh, thankfully you can actually like reach through the bars and grab the stuff. My immersion has been 100% restored. Oh yeah, that's where we came from. That's our roots. Alright, how's our health? Single green herb. Pretty good. We're probably going to need good firepower on this thing, so luckily we got plenty of shotgun shells and TMP rounds.
How thoughtful.
Somebody's going to be next to that barrel at some point. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, did he hit the bar? Did he hit the bar? Physics! Half-Life 2! Not since Half-Life 2's physics been so fucking real in a video game that your precious magnet bullet can hit the fucking bar. I wish he'd get back up. Who dared, by the way? Yeah. You're clever. You're clever. Y'all are real fucking clever, you know that? Hey, shitlords! Bye, shitlords.
Sorry, let's take it.
I fucking told you. Oh yeah, this fucking guy, my favorite. Oh Lord, give me the strength to land one fucking headshot in my life. Thank you. See, I got mad. The game knows. Shinji Mikami knows when you're mad.
Sorry.
Who am I hearing? La Cabeza, you say? Interesting, interesting. Okay, here we go. Finally got the gun I wanted. Right in the dick, right in the dick, right in the dick. How about this thing? I knew you wouldn't like it. I knew you wouldn't like it, and that's why I loved it. Oh, hey. Beautiful. He's dead. Good. We missed a barrel. Hey, hey. How did that fucking miss him? Shotgun right in his fucking mouth. Not since Halo 2 has somebody managed to shrug off point-blank shotgun blasts. Blew him up midair. I knew I could do it if I believed in myself. Who's still around? You? What the fuck was that playground nonsense? When the enemy gets close enough to you to grab you, everything breaks down. It just becomes a fucking playground fight. I'm having just as much fun as the original during this part. Take that as a compliment or not. This feels just about the same. Where you climbing, huh? Oh, never mind. How did he do it? How did he land a fucking shot? Nobody will ever know. Okay, well, I want that box of ammunition. I have to finish angrily reloading my Magnum. I still hear mumbling. It's just an archer standing down there. You could just hang out here forever. Well, we're outside the clock tower. Good for us. Why would I want to jump over that? Oh no, it's not a jump over thing, it's a look point. Look.
Ashley.
Yeah, don't put the binoculars down, Leon. Don't just be here sniping everything that moves, including Ashley. I like the spikes on the door on the outside. It's equivalent of a no soliciting sign. No secret points of interest other than these douchebags. They're not even a secret. Everybody knows they're huge assholes. We're not going to see the Skull Kid up there dancing.
That son of a bitch.
How dare he walk through a door? I despise it. Death came for that, man. Hold on. The game has become a window for some reason. Why did you become a window? I think it's because I made an actual headshot. The game couldn't render it. The game couldn't process me actually landing a fucking distance headshot. And so it had to switch to a window. PC gaming. I see. Blighttown called. Are you one of them Mandela effect things that I'm supposed to shit my pants at on the internet? No, thank you. I have my smile dog. Or sun dog, or whatever he's fucking called. I see the merchant. Hey. I believed in the heart of the handgun crit. Yes, I'm going back to the merchant, but you know I gotta run down here and grab this shit real quick. I get the feeling we're coming up on a boss fight. With that little feller, what likes to prance about. Although he's not quite as hateable in this version. He's just dislikable. There's a difference. You love to hate Salazar in original RE4. This guy, you're just kind of exhausted whenever you see him. I guess that's why they put the little statues in the game. Oh, you just die if you try to run across that. That's clearly what they meant when they showed Leon getting trepidatious at the beginning. I'm the idiot. I'm the fool. Shinji Mikami's ghost is a blameless angel. Well, now I'm glad that we ran down here because it gave us a checkpoint. I was thinking ahead. We got a shitload of rifle ammo this time. Returned by Death has rewarded us handily. I know we talked about shotgun shells, but if I have enough for Magnum, I'm making Magnum. Make mine Magnum. See, I saw those 2 barrels there, which, how the hell do you get to them? I guess you get to that somehow and drop down. It really has become a Dark Souls game. Alright, well, let's try walking sensibly. This is the biggest OSHA nightmare that's ever been experienced in a Resident Evil game. Okay, if I shoot you, are you an expanded treasure? Do you appear on my map? You don't. Also, I've missed one back here. As always, I know you kids aren't upset. Yellow diamond. Yeah, these very much invoke the wobbly boards that you can walk across in Blighttown if you come from the actual depths. If you're one of those people. You're like, but I thought the internet taught me that everybody starts with the master key. Everybody starts with the master key and skips the first part of Blighttown. There's only one way to play every Soulsborne game. Yeah. They're just teasing you. It's like in Castlevania 3, in the first level, there's a platform with a torch above it that Trevor Belmont could never get to with his limited jumping abilities. So it's just there to tease you, but it turns out if you play through the game, you can beat it with one of the other people as your party members, like Grant the Nasty or Alucard with his bat form. You can start a new cycle with that character already in your party, or you can use a password to do it. And that's how you get those. But as a kid, I was always like, oh, you're supposed to get those. I guess we could go in here. I spent so much time wandering around talking in a faux Cockney accent. The stench of battle. Ryu's favorite aftershave. How the hell does Ryu shave? I guess he stopped shaving in Street Fighter V, didn't he? I feel so dumb that they just put a thing here to climb up. It's the worst possible way they could have resolved that secret. J.J. Abrams wrote that platform, but he didn't have an actual plan for it. So Ryan Johnson came in and just put a fucking ladder there. There's some pop nerdture. I didn't mean to say that, but it works. So get the Red Letter Media nerd crew in here. They'll tell you how cool it is. Is this all junk I've sold you? Are you selling illicit medicines, man? Guns are one thing, but prescription drugs will kill people. Okay. We have enough emeralds that I feel confident putting things in this clock. Yeah, because I want to put 5 different colored gems in the crown. Heavy weighs the crown with all this good shit in it. Should we put one? Let's see, what's the price difference? We go from 19.8 to 23. Yeah, it's not bad. Plus, if there's any Green Bay fans watching or John Deere tractor fans, they'll be set.
Thank you.
I think you mean heh. Thank you.
Good as new.
We never did max our knife out, did we?
This kind of
We should do that for fun.
finesse, stranger. Easy.
We do cut people a lot.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, my good man. I think we're good.
Come back anytime.
Well, if I see your little torch, I will. No red herbs, but that's okay for now. I'll just now look down to see how close we are to maxing our HP. We've still got, I'd say, an 8th, a 7th, a 5th. Boys, kicking back a 5th just to get us through these trying times. Oh yeah, this expanded map treasure that's way back here. How much would I have to... Let's get it. I'll make it up to you kids. When I miss a treasure, I make it up to you kids by adding tedious backtracking to the video. You kids are there like Bart waiting for Homer to pick him up from soccer. And I'm Homer when he eventually shows up, son. Accidentally dumping that ice cream sundae on your head. So that you can have a strange vision of me and my flesh melting. So that way creepypasta authors on the internet in the future have the perfect screenshot to use. I heard that a quote-unquote more recent SpongeBob episode actually made reference to like the Squidward's death creepypasta where he has like the red eyes. But I wouldn't know because after like that movie came out, SpongeBob became unwatchable trash. Does this count as a hot take? Not if it's 100% true. Alright, one last eye. Walk across the boards while the angel here hits us with some VHS static and some badly mixed audio, son. There's nothing that the Zoomers find creepier. Alright, let's just bust in here. Oh yeah, we can't open the door too angrily with these spikes up there. Everything good, everything good. We've reloaded what we can. Yeah, let's just go in here and get her done.
And so, I have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Ashley!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sattler's...
You talk too much.
It failed!
You vulgar,
Utterly uncivilized! Mongrel!
Allow me to show you the power I've been granted by my master, the power of God. The stage is set for the final act. You are nothing but a watch from my script, Mr. Kennedy. So don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like through your own actions?
I guess you can't just stand there and shoot him. They kind of put a countermeasure to that. I suppose we'll have to actually use evasion and tactics, son. Who knew? Resident Evil tactics. Leon must die.
So don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like through your own actions? Sensation, irregular meter. Was that enough of defiance against me?
Here comes that boy!
Watch your language, my lord. What would others think of you?
This means death. A slow, miserable death.
Jesus. Oh, I have a first aid spray. The more mortal wounds, son. Spray it away, baby. Feel like we'll do better without the scope on this thing if we want to use it to fight him. We just need the iron sights. Oh, he can shoot fucking Hadouken vomit. Alright, buddy. You want to sit still for a second there?
First your nose, your ears, then your fingernails, your lips. I'll save your eyes for last.
What the hell? Oh, he can leave like pus grenades laying around. Good for him. Good for him.
I cannot wait.
Okay, I saw my chance to shoot him. Do his attacks? Are they designed just to slow you down so that he can eat you in one hit? Because my health's not going down. Not that I'm complaining. It's just interesting. Telling me to sit still. This motherfucker. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was in stabbing mode. I was about to declare, here comes that boy time. Where you at? God almighty, man. Okay, there he is. Perfect. Here comes that boy! What's he gonna do to me, I wonder? He's not trying to kill me. Heaven forbid. Maybe we should just stick with the handgun from a distance. Damn it! I thought he was going to open his mouth again. Look at me one more time, gorgeous. With your big eyeball shoulder. I was expecting a one-liner. I didn't want to talk over Leon. Lip rouge. That seems about right. For selling only. Ugh. I like to think he just dipped his lips in it and made noises, and that's how he put it on. Okay. Not weren't too bad. All things considered. I've still got my health. As long as you've got your health. What else do you need? Boys, I ain't never been so low on handgun ammo. Not since the beginning of the game. Large resources. Also, Resident Evil bosses, like, a lot of them start out as human characters that turn into these monstrosities. And I always wonder, I mean, can they turn back into their original form? Or even if he beat Leon, is he just going to be that forever? There's that little dude in RE5 that sounds like Meowth from the Pokemon animes, or at least the American dub, the English dub, that turns into like a giant sea monster. And I remember thinking the same thing. But then again, I guess if you're some crazy asshole that's a villain in a Resident Evil game, you don't care. Where are these resources I can't seem to pick up? Okay, right here. Yes, sir. Boys, I should have beat him with the TMP. Son Hosier, if you're watching, how often do you think back to that time we had to farm TMP ammo while fighting this motherfucker in the original? Son, that's some old school Tenfey right there.
Ashley, no time to lose.
Maybe, but I just feel like they probably hid some kind of cool treasure here. I assume we're about to take a boat ride with Ada to the island, where unfortunately several people go, so I'm not allowed to sing the Mike Lou and Og theme. What a waste. That's how you kids doing. You've been enjoying the playthrough. Hopefully your Uncle Tenfey's stananks haven't been too egregious.
Krauser. Where do you think you're taking her?
See? That should have been a perfect headshot. It should be like the end in Metal Gear Solid 3. If you could snipe Krauser right there, you don't have to fight him later. Thought for sure that elevator was going to be the ending cutscene. I'm thankful we already found the little mecha dude, so we ain't got to worry about him for now. Yeah, gotta have more Magnum. Gotta want to need to have a Magnum jangles, as they say. Doesn't this look like the perfect place for them to have hid the treasure? I guess we're coming up on one. Expanded like. From the Resident Evil 4 treasures expanded universe, son. This treasure will never appear in a mainstream movie. You got to read the comics and the novels. It's the Mara Jade treasure. I failed you, my lord. Oh, okay. This is somebody writing about little Ramon Salazar. For a second, I thought he somehow wrote a diary entry as we killed him, and it ended up down here. I didn't read any of that. I think I paused it enough that you kids can read it if you really want to. The original RE4, I feel like it had like 6 files in it. RE4 is not exactly the most plot heavy. No, rat friends. I bear you no ill will. Oh, we were supposed to destroy a painting. Was that here? Or was it going to be at the island? Let's see. Let's see. Request. Oh, we've already failed it. I guess it was... That's the room where we fell down the hole. I guess you have the backtrack to get to it. I don't know. I don't know. First blind playthrough, kids. New blind playthrough. Who dis? The Earth Cave Vampire would be quite happy if he was here right now to see that blue torch. Illusory wall ahead, huh? Try attacking. And then amazing chest ahead. And then, of course, be wary of liar.
Swim after all.
What if we shot the water here and another Del Lago popped up and attacked us? Every one of these could be an illusionary wall. Me knife slashing here made the game go into a window again for a second. What the hell has happened? Why has PC gaming got to be like this for this one playthrough, son? Times are rough. A little last minute treasure check. Mind your treasures now. I need that pelican guy with the sunglasses from Animal Crossing New Horizons that flies you to the islands. And then when you go to leave, he's like, look, I have to disavow all knowledge of you ever traveling here, so don't leave anything because we're burning the records.
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
Okay. Very dramatic, very long end of chapter cutscene. It's a fairly short chapter when you think about it. I just realized you can see the dates on these saves, so that way you kids could be properly mad at me. That's fun. That's fun. Let's look at our chapter results. And we can see all our little emblems up there to satiate y'all. Alright, I guess there must be 16 chapters because there's 16 of those statues. So I guess we only have a couple more to go. I might actually finish the game. Even I can't believe it.